Hi friends, welcome to session 5. Myself Dr. Hemavati. In this session we are going to study linear differential equations of second order with variable coefficients. The general form of such equation is d2y by dx square plus dy by dx plus qy is equals to r, where p, q and r are functions of x only. Let us see the method of variation of parameters. So first step is you have to express the given equation in the standard form. d2y by dx square plus p dy by dx plus qy is equals to 0. Then second step is find the complementary function of equation 1 if not given. See here, to find the complementary function it is not necessary to express in d2y by dx square plus p dy by dx plus qy is equals to 0. Understood? So here we can, if it is, we can solve this one using any known method, then also we can solve this one. After that, to find a particular integral we use this method. Okay, let it be. Second step is you have to find complementary function of equation 1 if not given. See this point, you remember. Let it be complementary function is equal to c1u plus c2v. Whatever it may be the complementary function we get, that you have to take it one as c1u plus c2v. Next step 3 is assume that the complete solution of equation 1 is of the form y is equals to a1u plus a2v. That is, you just take a complementary function as only the solution. So, but it is only difference is in place of c1 you have to take a1, in place of c2 you have to take a2. That is only the solution you can take. Where a1 and a2 are functions of x and are to be determined. Step 4 is we have to evaluate these a1 and a2, no? So to evaluate a1 and a2 we use these formulas. a1 is equals to minus integration of vr divided by w into dx, and a2 is integration of ur divided by w dx, where w is determinant of uv first row and second row is u1 v1, where u1 is du by dx and v1 is dv by dx, and this w is also known as Wronskian. Next, step 5 is substitute the values of a1 and a2 in equation 3 to get the required complete solution of equation 1. See here, so only thing is r is also used here only, no need to find particular integral, only this is the solution. So take one note, since the solution is obtained by varying the arbitrary constants of complementary function, the method is also known as variation of parameters. That is here, the solution is same as the complementary function, but we are changing the variable, that is a1, a2 instead of c1 and c2. So therefore we can also know this one as, because of this purpose, this is also known as a variation of parameters. And second point is, this method is to be used only when it is instructed to use. Otherwise we can solve using our own methods. Okay. Let us take one example here. Solve by the method of variation of parameters. y2 plus 9y is equals to sec 3x. Here it is first you have to write the given equation, that is d2 plus 9 of y is equal to sec 3x. So it should be in the form of d2y by dx square plus p dy plus q is equals to qy equal to 0. Here it is p is we don't have any dy by dx term, no, it is 0. No, because here in the formula it is not needed this p and q. If it is not possible to find out the complementary function, then only we can go for all these values. Otherwise, if it is possible to find complementary function, no need to compare this one with the standard form and all those things. Okay. So here only we need r in this, because here we can find its complementary function easily. Now the auxiliary equation is this one. Auxiliary equation of this equation is m square plus 9 equal to 0. So this implies m square equals to minus 9 or m equals to plus or minus 3i. We know its complementary function is c1 cos 3x plus c2 sin 3x. Take this equation number 2. Now let y is equals to a1, same thing, a1 cos 3x plus a2 sin 3x will be the complete solution of equation 1. So now it is in the form of y is equals to a1u plus a2v, isn't it? Because in the method we have seen it should be in the form of y equals to a1u plus a2v. Here u is cos 3x and v is sin 3x. We need, while finding w, we need u dash and v dash, or u1 and v1, no? So it is u1 is derivative of cos 3x, that is minus 3 sin 3x. v1 is the derivative of sin 3x, that is 3 cos 3x. Now we want w. W is determinant of uv, first row, second row is u1 v1, and we just expand this one. We will get w equal to determinant of cos 3x sin 3x minus 3 sin 3x, 3 cos 3x. Just cross multiply here. You will get 3 cos square 3x plus 3 sin square 3x. So 3 is common. Sin square 3x plus cos square 3x is 1. So w is equals to 3 we got here. Now you have to find a1. a1 is equals to minus integration of vr divided by w dx. It is equals to minus integration of v sin 3x and r is sec 3x divided by 3 w dx. So it is minus 1 by 3. Sin 3x, sec 3x is divided 1 by cos 3x. So it is sin by cos is tan 3x. Minus 1 by 3 into integration of tan 3x dx. So it is minus 1 by 3. Integration of tan ax, you know, log of sec ax divided by a. So it is log of sec 3x divided by 3 plus concept of integration c. This implies a1 is equals to minus 1 by 9 log of sec 3x plus c, or c1 we can take. Both are same. So it is a1 is equals to, you know, log of 1 by x is minus log x. If it is negative, then we can take the reciprocal of this function. So this minus, to remove this minus, you take this one as here log of 1 by sec 3x. That is 1 by sec 3x is cos 3x. So this implies a1 is 1 by 9 log of cos 3x plus c1. Similarly, we can find a2. a2 is integration of ur divided by w. So it is integration of cos 3x into sec 3x divided by 3 dx. You know, cos and sec are reciprocals to each other. You know, cos x, this is cos x into sec x is equals to cos x divided by sec x. It is equals to, cos x, sec is the reciprocal of cos, no, it is also cos x. Cos x divided by cos x is equals to 1. So cos and sec are reciprocal. So cos x into cos 3x into sec 3x is 1. So it is 1 divided by 3 into dx. So it is x divided by integration of 1 is x. Integration of 1 is x. So it is x divided by 3 plus cost of integration c2. Now you have to substitute all these a1 and a2 in equation 2. So you know equation 2 is what? Equation 2 is, this equation 2 is what? Equation 2 is y is equals to a1 u plus a2 v. So a1 is this one minus 1, this is 1 by 9 log cos 3x plus c1, and u is cos 3x plus v is x by 3 plus c2, and v is sin x. This is sin not x and it is sin 3x it is. So it is the required solution of this problem. Let us take one more example. Solve x square u2 by x square plus x dy by dx minus y is equals to x square e raised to x by the method of variation of parameters. First let the given equation as it is, and it is x square d square plus xt minus 1 of y is equals to x square e raised to x. See here, this is Cauchy-Euler form, isn't it? This is Cauchy-Euler form. We can solve this one by substituting. Put x equals to e raised to z or z is equals to log x, so that here it becomes x into d equals to d1. X square d square is d1 and d1 minus 1, where d1 is d by dz. If it is not given, if it is not possible to find the auxiliary equation, then only we can go for all those methods. Okay. So it is substitute in equation 1, it becomes d1 square minus d1 plus d1 minus 1 of y equals to, here it is x square, x is e raised to z whole square into e raised to x. It is e raised to x it is. X is e raised to z, no? So it is e raised to z. So this becomes e raised to 2z into e raised to, it is not z square, it is e raised to z. This is e to the power of z. Now it is d1 square minus 1 of y is equals to e to the power of 2z into e to the power of z. Here this RHS, this is our RHS, RHS is r equals to e to the power of 2z into e to the power of z, or it is nothing but here x square into e raised to x we can take this one, because it is not necessary here. We can take directly here, this is only r. Thus here this implies r is equals to, we want x square into e raised to x only it is. No need to convert this one in terms of z. So now auxiliary equation is m square minus 1 is equals to 0. So this implies m is equals to plus or minus 1. So complementary function is c1 e raised to z plus c2 e raised to minus z. Now it is you have to write it in terms of x. So complementary function is c1 e raised to z is x plus c2 e raised to minus z is x to the power of minus 1. Now let y is equals to a1 x plus a2 x to the power of minus to the power of minus 1 with the complete solution of equation 1. So that is here, or it is in the form of this y is in the form of a1u plus a2v. So here u is x and v is 1 by x or x to the power of minus 1, both are same. So v is equals to 1 divided by x. You know derivative of x is 1 and derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So now we find w determinant of uv, u1, v1. So it is x 1 by x 1 minus 1 by x square, cross multiply. So it is x into minus 1 by x square is minus 1 by x and minus 1 by x, it is minus 2 divided by x. Then a1 is integration of vr divided by w dx. So it is minus v is 1 by x, r is x square e raised to x divided by w is minus 2 by x dx. Now a1 is equals to, here this 1 by x and 1 by x get cancelled, minus also get cancelled, this 1 by x also get cancelled, this 2 remains 1 by 2, integration of x square e raised to x dx. And you know, so this is integration of a product of two functions. Here it is, I have given a short method. First function as it is, integration of second function, then minus, differentiate this u dash, integrate this v1 and this v2, then plus, alternate sign you have to take here, differentiate this first, integrate this second, that is u double dash v3. So using this technique, here it is, first function as it is, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, minus, differentiation of x square is 2x, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x. So I just, you write this one in this order only it is, so that it will be clear. That is x square as it is, first this is no first function as it is, integration of e raised to x, minus derivative of x square is 2x, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, then plus differentiation of 2x is 2, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, then plus, sorry, minus, differentiation of 2 becomes 0, you have to stop here only. This is the short method of finding integration of product of two functions. Okay, this is also correct. So but just now I have interchanged these terms like this, no, it will be confused. So for that you just follow this method. This is very important, this is very short, whatever it may be the example integration, you can solve it very easily, one step you can solve this one. So now a2 is equals to integration of ur divided by w into dx is equals to u is x and r is x square e raised to x and w is minus 2 by x. Take reciprocal of this numerator, it is minus 1 by 2, x square into x, this one, x raised to 4 e raised to x dx. So again it is integration by parts method you have to apply here. First function x square, x raised to 4 as it is, root of e raised to x. Integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, minus differentiation of x raised to 4 is 4x cube. Integration of e raised to x is e raised to x. Next go for differentiation of 4x cube is 12x square, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, minus differentiation of this 12x square is 24x, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x. Then plus, alternate sign you have to take. Differentiation of first function 24x is 24, integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, plus cost of integration c2. Now you just substitute all these values, that is y is equals to a1 u plus a2v, that is a1 x minus, this is because here a2 is minus, no, minus all these things into 1 by x. You open this bracket and multiply all the terms and simplify, you will get here y is equals to x square e raised to x minus 5x e raised to x minus 12 by x e raised to x plus c1x plus c2 divided by x. This is the required solution of this problem. This is all about this today's session. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.